Hello! Hi, hello, and welcome to Dis2 Entertainment. I'm Dustin, back with another art stream. Excited to get to go. Well, off to a stellar start. So I'm going to start again by putting on my supervillain glove. I still call it that. I heard Andrew yell from the other room, so we'll see what that was about. All right. Hello, Grace. Thank you for joining us. I am going to be finishing the drawing I started at the end of last stream. This was voted by Hooligan and Katani, who both collaborated to bring me Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go, combined with Katamari Damacy. So we're gonna get going. Let's see. Slider 0806. Hi and hello. This is Dis2E. Wait. Oh no, I'm stuck in chat land. Yes, you are. This time I control the chat. What do you think of that? All right. Enough stalling. Let's get to work. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to be going over a couple of the references images that I had. We'll start with this one here. I think it showcases all of the monkeys except for the ones that are slightly cropped. Soundboard abuse. He yelled already. Pretty good stuff. All right. Let's get going. I'm going to start with this one is named Gibson, I recall. Probably. If Hooligan was here, he would she would be correcting me. I'm pretty sure this is Gibson. Oh man. Now my life is just flashing before my eyes of like how many times my sister had me watch this show. It's kind of weird because their eyes are just sort of big and black, but they have little shines in them. So this is going to look really creepy at first. Gonna have these big eyes, and then like no, that's not good. How do their freaking heads work? They have these weird little. Honestly, this show has to suck, right? It is a show. I don't remember. I remember Bethany being in love with it, but she also really loved the Butt Ugly Martians, so like, eh. Let's see. I have these like little. One thing I remember about the show, besides its long, obnoxious title, is that it is Polish. It's like it. I don't recall very much else, so I think, yeah. Well, we're off to a good start with the music, at least. Let's see what we got here. This it comes around like. Oh, that's janky. I definitely would have guessed Polish. I'm pretty sure. No, I'm not so sure. I may look that up later. But yeah, it's kind of a weird little thing. Zoom in a little further, so we get all them pixels here. I missed a spot. I've got the main shapes blocked out, so a lot of this is going to be me sort of getting the hang of this again because I haven't actually used my tablet since drawing this. Yes, Sticker Brush Symphony. Fantastic music. Okay, and their mouths. I really should be using a much smaller brush right now. That. It's like. Kind of comes across there. Yeah, he looks sufficiently terrified. I think that works. 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 Yeah, that's certainly looks like a thing. They have these little orb shoulders and a triangular body. So this. Do they have necks? It doesn't look like any of them have necks. They kind of have necks now, I guess. Oops. That. They're as necklace as Steven Universe used to be. Yes, that's fair. Bazinga. Watching an art stream of surviving the zombie apocalypse. A good time. Oh, tell us how the zombie apocalypse is going, Katani. As I drink Fresca, the Frescanator, the Fresque Maker. I'm sorry. I'm in a very loopy mood today. It's Friday. Friday's a good day to do a stream because it's just... I'm totally wiped from work and nothing I say is coherent. If it's not a Capcom game, I'm not interested. Well, that's not fair. It could be a Konami game. Also, did you ever consider that, Satenga? He has weird drill hands like that. They just kind of attach. Not very particularly well. Don't like that. Not particularly well defined, but he has little striped things. That's how you know the robots. Panzer Zackenstein, Ooga Booga Booga. Welcome to you too. Still working on the sponsorship deal, says Andrew. Publishers are interested. Nice reference to Community. And it's like, okay, what we got? The drills are going to be wildly different sizes, but at the moment, I don't particularly care. Let's get this done. Let's get this did. Let's see. Ben's playing Indie Stone. Got chased out of my house at the start when a house alarm went off and drew a horde down on me. Ended up stumbling blindly into a warehouse in the dark and was able to knock out the stairs with a sledgehammer, fortifying a proper safe house out of it. That sounds like a lot of things. I hope you're having fun with it. I have never heard of that game. See. So they just kind of have, they don't really have hips or leg joints. Now that I look at it, it's. I can tell it's Persona. It is not Persona, sir. It is The World Ends With You. Hello, Andrew.
I call it Streamception. Whoa!
Thank you very much. That was special guest star, who is also a regular star. Can you be a guest on your own channel? I guess that works.
Yeah. Maybe you want a Fresca, you jerk.
The advertising is working. I've been mercilessly bamboozled. Indeed you have. And they have like... What are those feet? Yikes. Nope. do like this. Now that's one robot monkey right there. I think he turned out all right. It's supposed to be this one over here, Gibson, the blue one. So, that works. I probably will get better at drawing them as it goes on, but that's not a bad start. Let's see. Next we're going to do Nova. She's up in the top. She's the yellow one. Bethany will join a bit later, hopefully closer to the end of this drawing, so she'll be able to see it in its full magnitude. She's a little different. She has pink eyes. So I have to draw them like hollow, I guess. Like... Is Yoshi's Island still the best Yoshi game ever? Asked Satenga. Slider says, yes, of course it is. That is the correct answer. Peeved with Yoshi's Story. I actually never... I did play it once. And then I went, well, I'm not into this. And that was that. And that's my Yoshi's Story. And there's like these big knuckle glove things. Like... Dustin and I, let's see. Andrew and I streamed Crafted World. Charming, easy co-op, but we were kind of bored from the end. Yeah, you can check that stream out on our YouTube channel. We were great. Buy outfits, says Grace. Yeah, that was the main draw of the game, is the cute outfits that all the characters could wear. And by all the characters, I mean Yoshi, because that was what all the characters were. I don't know why I like unconsciously give games too much credit, but I do that like a lot. I guess this one doesn't have any art. Tanga, I like asking people what games they think are particularly overrated and underrated for some weird reason. That is a question you have asked both of us a lot. But just, yeah, that's right. You do. That is a thing you do. Huh. I must know all the event. I just realized I forgot to add this. I forgot to draw Gibson's tail. Like, I was getting to Nova's tail, and I'm like, wait, no, I fucked up. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but over in the corner here, their tails have like these little divots or like holes. Are they hollow? The more I look at these characters, the more I am confused by their design. And they have... okay. And my pen stopped working. That could be some trouble. Did it run out of batteries? I think it did. Shoot. Well, then I will be right back. Enjoy this Tetris attack for the Game Boy as I go get a new one of these quadruple A batteries. I didn't think they made those, but they do. Be right back.
Run, he's back!
Admit it, all of you thought that would take me way longer. I don't draw on my tablet that often, so it wasn't a thing I had considered to do. I haven't changed this battery in a long time. So let's see if this worked. Yes, it did. Cool. Awesome. And we're back. Back in fashion. Sorry for the difficult technicalities. Let's see. Now I gotta have... I'll say her tail is like squished up against the Katamari like this. It's stuck. Doot. Doot. And beat her like this. Struggling. So she got weird feet. I mean, they all have weird feet anyway. Ooh. Nope. Mm-hmm. Do. Grace said we never left. Ha! I have video evidence to the contrary. Nope. Like that. And that's 2 out of 5. Oh, this one's going to be hella easy. He just stuck, so I just got to draw the back of him. Except I haven't seen any of these guys from the back, so I'll have to improvise. I mean, I could look at other reference images, but, oh, by the way, when I was looking up this one that you have over here, I have a treat for you guys. You may notice that I've had a bunch of tabs open. This is not the only image I found for Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go. And I'm going to provide you these free of context. You got the Doctor Who episode. Satanga, improvise. Reminiscent of the Wild Style 75. You got the brothers on the mic occupying the drums. Take 4 MCs and make them sound like one. Yes. Thank you for the Jurassic 5 reference. I don't think anyone would have got that. My man, yes. Some more Robot Monkey Team images to keep you guys entertained. We also have Chiro being very, very happy. Chiro being very, very frightened. That's in the show, apparently. Some people have taken to making their own their own robot monkeys. The edgelord deviant art monkey. He's the Corinthian from the Sandman. Yeah. And then boy, Chiro is sure great that we went to Cronenberg world and everyone's Cronenberged. And then finally, this one, which I just like. Totally free of context. We got old Chiro and the Putty Patrol, I guess. So these are just ones that I found. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my Robot Monkey Team slideshow. I know very little. I know that the villain is voiced by Mark Hamill, and his name is the Skeleton King, and you can see his guts floating around in the skeleton parts. So that's pretty neat. I should keep drawing. So they have their little head thing. I think it goes down and around. Do. Now it should be like. I think they had like these like backpack jets, little jetpacks on their backs. So that's what I'm going to choose to draw. That's how I choose to remember it. Katani says, I enjoyed the diversion. I'm glad you did. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the little trip down memory lane for a show I have very little actual memory of. Let's see. He's got his big dumb horseshoe magnets for arms. Little gap there. That was not supposed to happen. Okay, we don't make mistakes, just happy accidents. Zoop. 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 Grace, which diversion? All these things. All these terrifying and very strange Monkey Team images. Let's see. The diversion of Zelda getting a haircut. Grace is not happy. I'm not even in the room, and I can tell you that Grace is not happy. Can you see the bottoms of their feet from here? You can't really. So, I guess they're just going to be solid. Tanga said, I just wanted to see if you were still salty about it. Grace is still salty about Zelda's haircut. Perhaps the weirdest take on that trailer, because literally every other person I saw or know looked at that trailer and went, oh man, I wonder what's going to happen. This is cool. I really like Breath of the Wild. I want to see what happens next. And then Grace just screaming. It was such a heavy contrast. Okay, so we have, I gotta draw Sparks' other arm. Yeah, this is Sparks, but his full name is SPRX77. I'm starting to remember more about this dumbass show. I have no idea how many segments their arms are supposed to have. The amount is very, very questioned. Let's see. Slider 0806. Andrew says, I have 22 Jump Street feelings when it comes to Breath of the Wild 2. They may want to do a lot different, but I'm like, just do the first game again, but even better. I mean, yeah. Honestly, I'm okay with it either way. The Tenga is a Jethro troll. Shall I sing a song for you? Let me guess. Is it Bungle in the Jungle? Okay. Second to last monkey, you have Otto the Mechanic. Their eyes are like farther apart than I thought they would be. Do, 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 do. Let's see. See, he's stuck to the top and he's trying to get free. He's going full ook with his face here, and that is the technical term. You guys can take that home. Hello, Sophie. Thank you for joining us. Here we got. I'm excited to get through this drawing. Not only because I really like this stupid idea that Bethany and Jen came up with together. Let's see. Andrew says, I'm up for returning to D2E Dark Cloud. Yeah, me too. I friggin' love Dark Cloud too. I love the Xenoblade Chronicles soundtrack. I gotta finish that game. I'm still not done. Cue Andrew in the chat. Finish Xenoblade, damn it. Grace is asking about Dark Cloud. Dark Cloud is a cool little RPG. You play as either one kid or two kids, depending on which particular is Dark Cloud 1 or Dark Cloud 2, and you're trying to resurrect the whole world, which has been torn apart through space and time. It is a neat game. Both of them are neat games. This chin's not looking so good. Nope. Wow. There's got pufferfish cheeks. That doesn't work. Man, I cannot. I screwed up the proportions on this, I think. That works. That works. He's looking a little lopsided there, but I'm okay with that. I'll live with it. So I'm actually not gonna draw his hand saw things. I'm just gonna like leave them there so that I can fill them in because they're like energy saws. That's actually kind of a cool design. He's got like his hands come out and like split, and then there's a rotating saw, which I think is neat. Like this show does have a couple of neat looking things in it. Like I'll probably show you what Skeleton King looked like, because I do remember his design being like generic but also weirdly cool. Alright, and here's his body. that, he's trying to hobble himself over the Katamari, but he can't quite make it. His tail's all crinkled up because it got squished. Let's see what else we got here. See. Okay, I gotta catch up on the chat. Andrew, Stewie Griffin voice. How's that Xenoblade Finals Chronicles file coming out? Long RPG with a compelling story? Game with fun mechanics? That game you've been trying to beat for years? I'm sure you beat it before the remake comes out. Talking about Twilight Princess. Not the most immediately appreciable game. I thought it was just Ocarina of Time again, which I thought was just Link to the Past again. I'm not quite with that take, but I kind of see where you're coming from. Like this kind of thing going on. All right. That's coming along. Oh, I forgot to draw his other little ear thing. I'm going back and finding stuff as I scroll through this. There we go, 4 out of 5 monkeys. Satanga, a bit of a hot take for Ocarina, I know. I still like the game, but I consider it overrated and I like Majora Mora. Oddly, I'm with you on some of that statement. I like Ocarina. I think it is just about as good as everyone says it is. But I do also like Majora more. It's not that I think Majora is a technically better game, but there's just something about it, like the weird atmosphere. I'm kind of hoping that they make Breath of the Wild 2 as like the Majora's Mask to Breath of the Wild 1's Ocarina of Time. I would love that. It kind of looks like that might be where they're going, but who knows? Majora is the Final Fantasy VIII to Ocarina's Final Fantasy IX. Now I'm trolling. You're not trolling, you're just wrong. Link's Awakening is the best game of the series. Not quite there. It is probably the best handheld Zelda game, for sure. But I don't know if I'd go much farther than that. See, I'm looking at my pencil scribbles, and I'm trying to remember what the fuck I did here. I think this was his eye. And it like had a cross in it, because, yeah, alright, so he's dead. Or he's crushed, rather. See, like this. Oof, I cannot get a consistent line. Note to self. Thinner brushes. Yeah, they don't really have noses, do they? And he's just kind of getting crushed, so I don't really have to draw his whole body. I do have to draw his crazy claw hands, though. Got like weird little hook thumbs and stuff. Look at the chat here. Not going to say 9 sucks, but Zidane sucks. I disagree. I think he's all right. He's just kind of a goofball. I like goofball heroes. Let's see. Jen is fond of Phantom Hourglass. Andrew has spent 10 years thinking Link Between Worlds is 2 different games. He has. Like, he goes like, what's that game that's the Link to the Past? What's that game that's like the one where you go into the paintings? Wait, this is the same game? He's done that out loud to me several times. It makes me think of the running gag with Homestar Runner. Strongman, this is Morgan Shawshank. I need you to hit that meteor with every Duval you've got. Oh, man. Jurassic Park 2 on the Game Boy. I really like this game. It's so good. Like, it's not great. I'm not going to say it's great. I'm not even going to say it's one of the best on the Game Boy, but it's really good. See, you can only kind of see one of his feet, like, squished. That. All right. So that's all 5 robot monks. I think that's all right. Next, we got Chiro, the man of the hour. Guess we'll start with his. Man, his hair looks weird. Like. Let's see. Jonathan Dunn is an awesomely underrated composer. Ocean's Magical Music Man. Yes. Let's see. Jen says, I couldn't get Spirit Tracks to work with my R4, so never got around to that one. Thought the repeating dungeon was a neat concept. The timer kind of sucked, but I liked diving deeper each time. Saw hands on the one monkey. Consider getting into DS Zeldas anyway, but I refused to play Skyward Sword. A better version of Skyward Sword. I'm with you on that. Like, it was aight. It had many, many problems, but it was aight. So. Got these weird stripes on him. He's wearing like a weird lab coat thing. Let's see. Watch Skyward Sword not get mastered until next gen Nintendo. Yeah, That's probably I'm thinking the Switch 2 or whatever they're gonna call it. Satanga giving us some fun facts about the Mario Paint song. Or not the Mario Paint song. He specified not the Mario Paint song. The Jurassic Park song, which was remixed from the NES game, which is similar to Comic Bakery, which is I think a PC game or like a ZX Spectrum game. The Double Switch. That is a good name for a Switch too. Not the least of which because it is a reference to a very weird game. Oh wait, you know what? I messed up on this. Like that. He has like weird boots, I think. It's got like kind of a Mega Man thing going on with his boots. Oh, that's not right. His proportions are going to be hell off, but I don't care. Remake, I want to buy Grandia 2. Yeah, Grandia 2 is so good. I forgot about his little curly Q scarf. How can I forget? It's right the fuck there. And yeah, that works. I'm liking this a lot, actually. All right, so now to draw the Katamari itself. So let's grab that layer, opacity down quite a bit, opacity down here quite a bit. Now we're gonna do the bright green of a Katamari. I think it's like a more yellow green, something like that. And a big old brush. Wait, I'm on a different layer. I should be on this layer. Oops. Now let's try and draw a circle. First we draw this head, and then we erase some of the more detailed parts. That works. I'm actually not going to line out or outline. Line out, outline, whatever. I'm actually not going to outline this, so it's a little more consistent with the Katamari style. Sometimes there's a method to my madness. Other times it's, just madness. Now, let's look up Katamari. Let's check this out. Images. Okay, it's got like a purple thing and then like a white color. Okay, can do. Do like I think it's like a dark purple. Yeah, that works. Actually, I think this is like a yellowish, like orangish white. That. Mario Paint. Here we are. We've come full circle. Alright, now let's turn this bad boy up. Not bad, not bad. So let's move this around a little bit. Let's oh wait, not them. I want to keep them where they are. I'm gonna move this. Or like, yeah, that works. That way it's more like on ground level with all these guys. Push it forward so Chiro's really crushing Antari's head. And now to color these guys in. So let's do a new layer. Turn this all the way up. Turn this down a tad. I want to see it like a little bit in the background so I can kind of contrast the colors. But he is a dark bluish color. Like, let me go back to them. Yeah, it's got that kind of color going on. Turn that down a bit. 5. This is just, I like coloring. Let's see. Hi, I'm Satemi. Hi, Satemi. Don't forget my friend Bob. Hooligan is finally here. Bethany. Eh? How's it look so far? I think it's coming along pretty well. I'm pretty happy with the way this is coming. Hooligan has to work for the next 3 days, so won't be around for too long. That's all right. Get some rest. I will. I will be. I forgot to do it last time, but I will be posting all these to my Tumblr, so you'll be able to see them there, which is conveniently a link in the corner. Oh, Hooligan, by the way, this reference photo, this is the only one I used for reference, but I did find many other Robot Monkey Team images. Slider's finally asking, is this monkey show actually good? That's a good question. Metallic arms and stuff. Weird fin thing is metal. Let's see what the conclusions. Effing yes it was, says Hooligan. Let's see. Lighter 0806 says, your Butt Ugly Martians nostalgia has me suspicious. That's what I was thinking earlier. I was thinking, it's like, I do remember her raving about it, and I sat down and I watched a couple episodes with her, and I remember it being alright. But, so Tenga, Butt Ugly Martians, I remember that. Why? Is it why do I remember that, or why did she like it? Please specify in the chat, because both are equally valid questions. I don't know, actually. I love this song from Legend of Dragoon. It's so freaking soothing. It's the world map song on disc 2. It was one of those games that was ballsy enough to have different music for each disc. It's a totally different soundtrack, which I appreciate the ambition on that game. It's really fun. Let's see. Gotta erase a couple of things real quick. Gibson done. Let's move on to poor old Antauri. Senor having a little trouble. Got like those ghostly teal kind of claw things that he has. You know, he has those things that he has. I should have done the same thing for his claws that I did for Otto's buzzsaws, but I forgot. Don't sue me. I don't have all the answers. Gibson eyes. Yeah, I gotta add the shines to their eyes. I'll do that last as like the highlight. Let's see. Oh wait, I should do the other claw first before I start on that stuff. Very highly amateur. Sometimes. If I recall, if I recall, this monkey was voiced by Kevin Michael Richardson. Bethany, please, if you're still in the chat, please inform me whether or not I am right. Like a dark gray kind of thing going on. I only need to color in part of him because the rest is obscured by the ball. Oh wait, his eyes. What freaking color is that anyway? Like... that? More yellow than that? That looks close. Okay. Oh, wow. She has the entire list of voice actors. Tom Kenny, Kevin Michael Richardson, Corey Feldman, Clancy Brown, and Mark Hamill. I'll spell it. The only one You spelled Tom Kenny's wrong. Kenny doesn't have an E, and Mark Hamill is one M, two L's, but other than that, you good. Yeah, that works for him. And then I put his weird green eyes. Nova being super angry. And yet another thing I realized I forgot to do is draw her little ear thing. I keep forgetting that particular detail, and I don't know why. It's easy enough to fix. There we go. Got a yellow orange kind of thing going on. A little like that. Carrie Walgren, Greg Sipes, and Tara Strong. Oh yeah, Tara Strong. Who did she voice again? Was she this one? Was she Nova or was she somebody else? She was Chiro's robot girlfriend. Oh! Did you spot the Rusty cameo in the background? I missed him too. Mm-hmm. Coloring's such relaxing work. I should do it more. You know? Just chilling out, flexing to some World of Goo music. Having a fun, chill stream. Yeah. All right, Bethany, you're still around. I challenge you to name all of these characters. What are they? Catchphrases? The things they say when they activate their hands. Satanga's obligatory left field statement of the night. Trademark, copyright, and restricted. PM and CNR. Inland Empire is my least favorite David Lynch movie. Cool. I don't think I've ever seen any David Lynch movie. I should fix that. I have heard tell that I would like him. She has like the little pink color, like something like that. God, these things look weird. And yet I continue to draw them. Why? I do not know. Drag that down a bit. Oh wait, crap. Got the hands, and I forgot the feet. These are not characters. They said different things when they attacked, but each one had different ones, like they're on Pokemon move lists, sort of. Even Shiro did that, though. Oh, okay. So it varied from time to time. I thought it was like a particular one that they always said. Of course, my exposure to the show was secondhand and very limited, so I figured you would know these things. That's why I asked the resident monkey team expert. And that's 3 out of 6. Start with the white parts of his head. Also, I could Google them and you would never know. That's true. That's true. That I would never be able to tell. Like if you just made them up. If you said like, "Oh, this one's catchphrase is glim glam kabam," I would never be able to tell if you were lying. This show does have a fan base, but I don't think it's large enough for me to like know everything in every single episode. Like I don't know how dedicated the fan base is. Woozle Wuzzle says Stinga. Yes. I think that was said by the green one at one point. All right, buddy. What color are you? You're like a reddish. This kind of color. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm excited to get this drawing done because I like complex drawings like this where there's just like a lot of stuff going on, and I don't draw them as often as I should or want to. So maybe this. I'm hoping that the art stream gets me in the habit of exploring more with my art. Like not just drawing cartoons, maybe doing some studies on the side and just like seeing where that takes me. Mm-hmm. Burgundy kind of color. Fun story about this show. I met one girl who lived in my floor freshman year. We both found out that the other was a massive fan of the show, and that's how we became friends. Andrew, I have been wanting to play an Andrew game inspired by Nomo Wo to tell you the translate a Japanese film title and you tell me the original American film title. Yeah, we did come up with a couple of these. Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go fake attack names would be a neat game though. I was creative enough to think of fake ones. Yeah, I have like 2 or 3 of those kinds of things chambered for 1 when we play Kingdom Hearts 3 and 2 when we revisit a JoJo game, which I really hope to do both. Anna and the Snow Queen, Frozen. Okay, pretty straightforward. We are newscasters. Anchorman is my guess. Ding! All right, it was Anchorman. Cool. He is like a bluish green kind of deal. I'm like a little more solid green, and a little paler than that. Yeah, that'll work. Meow, meow. Dun, 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 dun. Family Game Twin Angels Parent Trap. Wow, pretty good. I'm not keeping up in the chat. I'm very focused on getting these monkeys colored. I love this easy one, says Andrew. Okay, let's see how easy it is. Jim Carrey is Mr. Dumber. Oddly enough, Ace Ventura. Oh, sorry, that I fell flat on that joke. Oddly enough, the number 23. Thought of the joke, and then after I said it, I thought of a better punchline. '26th century guy. Bicentennial Man? Jen had the same guess. Crap. Dude. All right, now he has this weird, like, glowy energy saws. They're like a pale green color. So something like that. Get like the center in, and then we kind of just zigzag around like this. So we get something that makes a little bit of sense. "26th Century Guy" was RoboCop? Terry Crews. The Expendables. I really have nothing. 26th Century. Idiocracy. It's Idiocracy. 26th Century Guy's Idiocracy. I'm calling it. Dang. I'm quite pleased with myself about that, actually. All I needed was Terry Crews, which is a statement I should say more often in my life. I think all anyone needs is Terry Crews. He's got the Goku thing going on where his hair is just completely solid black no matter what environment he's in. With hair dark enough to swallow light itself. Let's see, what color orange is he? It's like a... more red than that? Yeah, that works. This one is impossible without hints. Demon Sacrifice. Rosemary's Baby. Demon Sacrifice. See, this is one of those things where I know that probably Demon Sacrifice is in the film, but it's probably a very minor plot point, actually. Let's see. What's the thing where Demon Sacrifice is a very small part of the horror movie from 1974? Well, I am utterly clueless. I'm not super big on horror movies, so there's no way I'm getting this one. Unless it's like Friday the 13th or something. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Amityville Horror, The Exorcist. The name of the weapon is in the title. The name of the weapon is in the title. Chainsaw Massacre, okay. Tenga is the horror archdiocese of this group. Ducks that can't fly. Mighty Ducks. That's a good guess. Oh my god, that was right. That's pretty amazing. I'm looking at this, like the ink drawing, and going, is this supposed to be a foot? I don't remember. Probably. When you zoom in so far, it's hard to tell. Especially since I can't draw feet. I am the Rob Liefeld of streamers. He has like these grayish kind of buttons like this on his shirt. Coat, lab coat thing. And then skin, which should be like this kind of color. Okay, so it's like... Zoom in on out. Cool. Now I'm going to do something very silly. Oh. Fine. Increase this opacity to about here. And there we have it. The completed work. A little janky, but turned out okay. Zoom in so you can see it in all its glory. We are super policemen, RoboCop. Nicely job, Dustin. Thank you. I'm glad that you guys appreciated it. A lot of hard work went into it. And I realize the thing I forgot to do. Don't use the eyes in this image. They don't look like that in any other image. Yeah, I remember them being more big and round, so I tried to do that. Like, you can see, this is more accurate to the show. Oh shit, we done. Yeah, well, we almost done. I forgot to add the highlights, so I'm going to do one more layer right up top. And it's just going to be a couple of white dots. Do some... There we go. After 1 hour plus is done. Yeah, I take my time with these kinds of drawings. I'm a little sketchy still with the tablet. I'm not super sure. Let's see. 3 blanks, then 4 blanks. Yeah. Please do put this on Tumblr. There's a small fan list so it could get some love. Rob O'Cop. The story of an Irish policeman who is resurrected as a killing machine. Rob O'Cop. All right, let's save this bad boy. And done and done. So yeah, pretty excited about this. I may change like the layering for some of it, but for the most part, it's pretty good. I think it came out pretty well. Now, let's do something new, shall we? Let's see, how big is this one? This one is 2400 by 1600. Oh. Do. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, 300's fine. Okay. Brand new page. So now I can change up my my text. Let's change this to give us the title with the word blank in it. Formatting is not being nice. Team America. I didn't even see the connection. Was it blank 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 blank? We Are Super Policemen is a comedy from 2007. Let's Be Cops? Maybe? I'm just scrolling through some of the images that I found. By the way, Bethany in the chat, I don't know if you got a chance to see it. Hot Fuzz. Oh my god, that's great. Hot Fuzz, we are super policeman. That's great. So, Hooligan, I just wanted you to see that image first. It's Blonic, it's Black Sonic. It's different from Shadow. And then just out of context stuff. I'm going to turn off the other monitor for now. We'll sit that there for a bit. Come back to it later, perhaps. But for now, we're doing some original stuff. I'm kind of excited for this. All right. Pencil. Let's turn out good. I'm going to do a slightly dark gray for this. Bold of you to assume I haven't seen it before. Shrug feminism. Oh, about Hot Fuzz. Okay, I was thinking you were talking about the the stupid thing, Baby Thieves. Oh, it's The Hangover. Everyone had recolored monkey OCs back in the day. Oh my god, that I'm sure that's true. All right, so I'm gonna do something weird. Let's start with. Yeah. Yeah. That. Big B's big art stream, dink ding lol. Micro kids, Honey I Shrunk the Kids. Damn it, you typed faster. I do not like the way this is turning out already. People who know me fairly well will probably recognize this character. Because I draw this character quite a bit. Fun thing to draw. grab this whole body and like move it a bit because where this is at, right? There we go. Back to pencils. Movie takes place in Idaho. What's the was it Bus Man? 2004 indie comedy. Movie takes place in Idaho. Paul. My guess is Paul. I don't remember when this movie came out, but that's my stab at it. Let's see. Busman is a name for Napoleon Dynamite. Weird. Saw it once in high school, not sure what the fuss was, and I haven't liked John Eater and anything like since then. So did Hollywood. Best Kid. Karate Kid. How many movies have kid in the title? How many movies have bus in the title? This. Working on her. She's pretty good. She's got very muscles, but I'm not very good at drawing muscles, so see how that goes. That. See, I wasn't even supposed to work today. Thank you, Dante. Is the next movie Clerks. In a row? Hmm. Our hips turned out really weird. That don't work. Captain Supermarket. Is that the name of Clerks in Japan? Captain Supermarket? Army of Darkness. That's a good guess. What's that one with Dane Cook? Employee of the Month? Is that it? Where he's like trying to wing. Mike is right. Captain Supermarket is Army of Darkness, which is a pretty great freaking name for this. All right, I think that's enough to start inking. Almost 300. 300. It's not that. It's almost 300. That is a weird title for a thing. I'm going to have to really think on this. And while I'm doing so, I might as well kind of talk about this character. Her name is Rumi. I know y'all are in the chat too busy to pay attention, but I'll just give you a quick little thing. She is an alien called a Septir, and they are these big, giant, muscly people with horns and long tails. And in terms of how they work, they stand about 9 feet tall, so they're quite a bit taller than humans. And this one pretty cute. I like drawing her. She's fun to draw. Let's see. $1, Bob. Yeah, I like drawing her. She's very fun to draw. They live in a society where literally anything can be solved through single combat. Land disputes, dating, everything is single combat. So their lives are very active, which is part of why they're all so like big and bulky, is because they always have to constantly fight each other. It's like, hey, I want to challenge you to the presidency. Fight you for it. Which is kind of their entire attitude. They are all total dude bros, even the women. I had a fun little comic with this character where she goes to an interspecies college, and her roommate is a human. So the size difference is a big thing. So, like, that's just as an example. A human is about that big. She's about this big. The long tail and the horns. So that's like a relative size difference. Almost 300 is Meet the Spartans. Oh my god. Hey, I got Meet the Spartans on Blu-ray! It's like 300. They do everything that 300 did, only it's not 300. It's Meet the Spartans. I freaking love that bit. Oh man. Is this a... Your name is Joe Hokage? Oops. No, too big. She's got kind of a cute little round face. One of the fun things I did with her, she comes home to her roommate, and she has a black eye. And the roommate's like, "Oh my gosh, what happened to you?" And she says, "Oh, this guy challenged me to a fight, and I lost. He beat me up." And she's like, "Oh my god, are you okay? Did you like talk to anybody? Call campus security?" And she goes, "No. He's pretty cute. We're going out for drinks later." And there's like just this long pause, and she goes, "What are you talking about? He assaulted you. Why are you going on a date with him?" And she just goes, "Because he won." Yeah, like they tend to only want to date people who can like challenge them physically, not just like emotionally, but hmm, hmm, yeah, like that. So that's neat. I also had a couple other characters like this. I drew a couple of them here. I'm kind of using this as sort of a reference. I do not know if you can see any of that. That might be a little too exposed, but you can maybe make out the outlines of some of these guys. Yeah, there you go. There's one. There's another drawing of her. Fun stuff. Nice smile. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I like drawing her. She's super cute. Um, get her tank top. She's basically always wearing train clothes. They kind of make a joke out of that where like there's one time they're so bulky that they rarely get hot. So even in the winter, she's wearing stuff like this. Only if it gets real cold does she actually bundle up or wear a sweater. Oops. Actually, no, that works. That works. Oops. That doesn't work. Zoop. Tank top's kind of like stretched out and a little loose. Like, an outline here. You see just like a hint of her abs. See, Angel Wars from Slider. Let's guess this one. Angel Wars, one of my most hated movies. Sucker Punch. That's my guess. Through Mario Land 2 is great. Yeah. Wario has major balls. Mario's castle has ripped the wall. Since when did he have a castle at all? But whatever, dude. Now he's on the move. Yes, it was in fact Sucker Punch. Bring back Rabbit Mario. Yeah, I agree. Satanga, I'm glad I never saw that piece of dick. Like, say what you want about the movie. Yeah, this girl hella thick. I feel like I didn't really draw her hips right. I don't know what it is that I screwed up, but I screwed something up. I start erasing until I find the problem. Ah, here we go. I should have lowered her crotch a bit more. Pushed it a little bit, like... Because, like, your eye line is following, like, the abs going down this way, and I was a little too shallow with it. Like that. And, of course, her big bushy tail. Oof, that didn't work. Let's see. Ghost Dad. He's a ghost is the title from China. Is Ghost Dad. Yeah, that's fair. He's a ghost. I was going to guess Danny Phantom. Just Phantom doesn't translate right, I guess. Slider. Oh, I like big bushy tails. Me too. That. That kind of claw thing going on. Her pinky finger's all cocked sideways. That. And there she is. One thing I forgot is her braid. They all have braids on the back. The women usually wear one braid and the men usually wear two braids, but that's not really a one-to-one kind of thing. And the braids are how they sort of convey their status. So basically, if you lose a combat, you have to chop off one of your braids, or the other person gets to chop it off. And so when they let their hair grow long and braid it out, it just means they've gone a long time without either getting into a fight or losing a fight. So I think the drawings come out pretty good. I'm glad you enjoyed watching me draw out Rumi. She's a fun character. And the lore. The one with Johnny Depp in the woods. The romance novel writer with Johnny Depp in the woods. And The Secret Window? The Secret Window is my guess. We're romance novel writer Johnny Depp in the woods. Lake House. No Depp. I thought I got mixed up. Satanga wrote that guess for Secret Window, and I thought it was one of your hints. So okay, what next? I'm gonna draw another character, and then let's see. Actually, you know what? It's getting late. I've done 2 successful drawings, so let's take a request. Yeah, I like her physique too. They're all kind of big and bulky like that, and I enjoyed. I challenge myself. I don't draw muscular characters very often, but this one came out pretty good. I'm gonna start a new layer, and this time I'm gonna take a request and something to do with Temmie, unicorn human anime girl. Both. Okay, so I'm going to draw a unicorn girl and something with Temmie in it, and Trogdor. Whew, that's a tall order. I think I could do it. So, unicorn girl, Temmie, Trogdor. Whew! You guys, like, it is 9 o'clock. You guys are making me draw something so complicated. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. I like a challenge. Practice with them beefy arms. Yeah, I just got practice drawing Rumi. So let me sit back and think while I listen to the Sword and Sorcery soundtrack. Oh, speaking of Temmie, I have to go in and show you guys something real quick. I have a photograph. And I drew this. This is my greatest achievement. That's what I named it. You said something to do with Temmie. So this is what I have. I had this one chambered. I need to put this on Tumblr. I forgot to. Oh man. All right. Next. Bethany and Grace also. I have a bunch of these, so I'm gonna go with that. I confuse About Schmidt and As Good as It Gets all the time. I've never seen either of them. I've heard Good as It Gets is good. Andrew always sings its praises, so it's a one I'm interested in seeing at some point. Dustin needs to hide the secret folder. Need to see what again? Oh, the Pop Team Epic one. Find it. The Epic. Yes, it was you. It was you as Peeping and Grace as Popco. I drew this forever ago. Thing says triple betrayal. Triple X. Triple betrayal. Huh. Can we get a hint for that one as I start actually drawing this request? Because I've been delaying it for too long. Hooligan was loving the pop team drawings I did. Why am I? Oh, I accidentally deleted the layer I was on. Don't know how, but okay. All right, so Unicorn Girl, Temmie, and Trogdor. Let's make it happen. Okay, here's my idea. Actually, I keep getting these mixed up. First, you draw an S, or snake, or dragon, whatever. Then you draw a more different S. Goes it up real good at the top there. And then using consummate V's, give him teeth, spinities, and angry eyebrows. Then he's breathing some smoke or fire. Put on a couple of wings. If he's a wingling dragon. And let's put one of them beefy arms back on him there for good measure. That looks pretty good. Coming out of the back of his neck there. So, Trogdor is going to be having a tea party with Temmie and Unicorn Girl. So that's my concept. Hope you all enjoy this. I gotta move this table over because Trogdor. I forgot. Oh no, I forgot to draw His Majesty. There we go. And now to put a Temmie on the table. Actually, sit her in the chair here. This is actually really good drawn music. He personates the peasants or warms the tea. Temmie is informing Trogdor of his job at the tea party. I was the main character. Stranger Than Fiction. That's a good guess. I think Stranger Than Fiction has shown up a couple of times in the chat. The video game one. a video game. Ready Player One? Super Mario Brothers from the 90s. The Wizard? Thing Stranger Than Fiction. Okay, that was the correct guess. Cool. Now I gotta draw Unicorn Girl. Temmie's not even on the chair. She's just like clinging to the table. Rocking out to Star Tropics. Allura making fun of me in the background. Tem learned the laws of physics from colleague. Yes, she did. It's so expensive. Alright, now to draw Unicorn Girl. Unicorn Girl is either scared or doing the cha-cha. I'm not sure which yet. And we've got her horn. Grace likes long hair, so we'll... Not a proper anime girl without a swooshy pleated skirt, as you all know. Wild Speed X2, The Fast and the Furious. Too Fast, Too Furious, my friend. There's my sketch. And I dropped my pencil, because I'm a smart boy. What you guys think of this so far? Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna draw this chair upended in the background. Because she was so surprised at the burnination that she fell over and spilled the tea. But Temmie is unfazed. I'm going as a unicorn human for Halloween. Nice! Thanks for telling us, Grace. Grace is going for a unicorn human, so that's neat. I'm assuming inspired by Equestria Girls, because that's like your shtick. That's your You know what I should do is I should ink the other two characters, but keep Trogdor in pencil. What do you guys think? Ink the other two, keep Trogdor how he is? I think that would work. Well, I'll start inking Unicorn Girl over here while you guys decide. Right. Oh man, and we can rock out to some friggin' La Mulana. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I am the unicorn wizard. My spells are amazing, and my reflex is quick. My horn is my strength, and my strength is my power, and my power is my horn, and my horn is something. There are children present. I should give her one of these. Give her the Sailor Moon mouth. Form X from the Wandering Planet is the thing. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Reference in the prototype from Monster Party. Boy. The prototype of Monster Party? Really? American Summer Story. What had America's summer? I know what you did last summer. Forgetting Sarah Marshall is my guess. Let's see. Mega Man Legends. Love that game, one of my faves. Yeah. Speaking of games that don't get enough love, it's Quest 64. Nowhere near as good as Mega Man Legends, let me be clear about that, but still pretty good. Dr. Mega Man Beckett's Never Returned Home. So here's my anime unicorn girl. I think she turned out pretty good. Wreck-It Ralph is Sugar Rush in Japan. Sweet Road. Yeah, I like the way her pose turned out. She's just like, eh. And then let me do something real quick. Okay, so it's like there we go. Go. I gotta like back up and do the whole table. Like, this is gonna be kind of a low effort table. We in the biz call an LET. I don't know what biz I'm supposed to be in, but you know, the biz. Check back in the chat. The wizard is Sweet Road. Dustin, my friend wants me to show you this commission she did recently. It also involves Temmie. Yeah, sure. Send it to me. Either like, I don't know, post a link or something. I'll check it out. I'm also for the record looking at images of Temmie. This is the chief one that I'm using. I think it's going along pretty well. The commission link. Let me check it out. Oh, that's super cute. I do imagine those characters hanging out. Me as a 6-year-old until I become an adult. That's a little weird. Me as a 6-year-old until I become an adult. I have no idea what that could be. Oh, I know what would make this perfect. Me as a 6-year-old until I become an adult. Boyhood. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, but what? I don't pay attention to Oscars, as you shouldn't. Oscars are bullshit. All right, let me get oof. Nope. Get that in. Ah. Keep hitting the wrong button on my pencil. My brother stopped paying attention to Oscars once Roger Deakins finally won his deserved cinematography award for Blade Runner 2049. I remember the cinematography of Blade Runner 2049 and leaning into the guy next to me. I think Stefan was sitting next to me, and I just went, visual metaphor. And he just started giggling. That movie be like that, which is okay. Yeah, I was thinking about just leaving him in pencil, but I kind of gave up on that. I mean, that was a neat idea, but I kind of wanted to just make it consistent. Doot, doot, doot. I put one of them beefy arms back on there for good measure. Yeah, looks real good. Coming out the back of his neck there. Merida in the Scary Forest is brave. Huh. I hope that Andrew's enjoying this. Andrew, this is my song. And there we go. Let's see. My friend Heather, who did the Temi BMO commission, says she likes your world building stuff on your Tumblr. Awesome. I'm glad. I have a ton of it. I have way too much notes. I'm going to show you something real quick. I've finished the inking for that drawing. I hope y'all can just enjoy that for a second while I bring up some weird stuff that I've done. Let me just open up my Evernote. And I'll just show you the ridiculous amounts of notes that I take. I got world building, man. I got it. I got all the world building. Let me find. Let's see. I have all my notes for D2E. I'm gonna try to do a best of all of the D2E episodes, so I'm excited for that. See what else we got. These different characters. These are all characters in a story. Got game design documents for an insane amounts of game ideas. Like this, all that is one character. All this is like how monsters work. I go crazy with this stuff. So I plan on doing more of that in the near future. As I do more art streams, I'll probably sandwich it between, hey, let's do something fun, let's do something world building, and let's finish it off with something silly like this. So I think this turned out pretty well, and it's about 9:30, so I think I'm going to call it a day. Thank you everybody in the chat for joining. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being so I can't even keep up with y'all with the fun games that you guys are playing, but yeah, thanks. Yeah. Anything else you guys want to leave off on? Jinjo Village, heart. Yeah, Jinjo Village. Love it. Well, I guess then I will call it a night. Thanks, everybody. Once again, this has been Dustin from D2E, but y'all are friends with me, so you know that. Also, Dustin, what did you think of that cover I sent you early? Didn't listen to it yet. Going to. All right. We'll probably do art streams every other Friday or every third Friday, depending on how we feel and what the schedules go. More for another day. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to play this game on a future stream. Maybe Sunday, maybe next Friday. We'll see. But yeah, this was great fun. Thanks everybody for joining me, and I'll see you guys later.